about tigers today.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Ella. Hi, Noah. Let's talk about tigers.
Yay! I hope you guys are listening because we're going to ask you lots of questions.
We have a cat with us. Look who's behind us. We have a cat with us.
Jazzy's back here. She's our tiger cat. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to ask Robert lots of questions about tigers. So, Robert, tell me something like how big are tigers?
Tigers are big. When you look at all of the different kinds of cats, bobcats, the lynx, the jaguar, the lion, the tiger is the biggest of all. Their weight is between 220 pounds and 660 pounds. Now, just to give you a frame of reference, a small tiger would be bigger than me, and a large tiger would be as big as four of me.
Whoa. So, Robert, which animal is bigger, a lion or a tiger?
Well, I suppose you could have a really big lion and a small tiger, but overall, the tiger is going to be the biggest.
Oh, interesting. Very cool. So, lions are smaller than tigers.
Overall,
Okay.
yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
But
Very good.
like people, on an individual basis, there could be a big lion and a small tiger, but overall, tigers are the biggest.
Okay. And where do most tigers live?
Most tigers live in the country of India. There are also tigers in China, Russia, Thailand, and other countries. Not a lot of tigers in the USA, though.
Okay. Interesting. So, what about tell me something interesting about a tiger's stripes? Because tigers have super cool
I'll
patterns.
tell you two interesting things about the tiger stripes. The first is this: every tiger has a unique set of stripes, meaning that all of the tigers have different stripes. They're not in the same place, they're not in the same pattern. They all have their own stripes. They're all different. So that's something that's really interesting. And then something else, which is pretty surprising, is that the stripes go all the way down to their skin, so that if you shaved off some of a tiger's arm, you would see the stripe on their skin.
Wow, that's really cool. I bet our cats have the same thing. I bet our cats have lots of different tiger stripe patterns and they look very unique. Like one tiger stripe cat looks different from the other one. And so I don't know if
Is
it
it,
goes all the way down to their skin,
yeah.
but you know,
Is that one way you can tell um, Ella's cats apart, by
yeah.
looking at their stripes?
I can because actually Ella's cats are Bengals, and so they don't have the exact same tiger stripe patterns as ours. Hers has almost more spots, so they look very different.
Oh,
So that's how
wow.
you can identify Bengal kitties.
Wow. What should we talk about next?
Well, let's see. What I know, our cats and Ella's cats really do not like water. So, what about tigers? Do tigers hate water like domestic cats?
Tigers like the water. They
Really?
enjoy it. They like to go in the water. They like to swim around, and they're good swimmers.
Cool. Wow.
Yeah.
And so if it's really hot outside, then they can jump in the water and cool down. Or
Yeah.
if they're hungry, maybe they'll catch a fish.
Or they would like to catch fish because they like to eat fish.
Oh, very nice. That's very cool. That's very different from our cats. So,
Yeah, in fact, the other day there was some water in the bathtub, and Tucker was on the edge of the bathtub looking at it, trying to touch it, and then he fell into it and jumped right out.
oh, no, he didn't like that. No.
No,
Yeah, he was not like a tiger, like in the, big tiger
not like a
swimming.
tiger.
No, he didn't like that. So, what about a tiger's roar?
They have a really cool roar, and it's loud, but it's so loud that you could hear it from miles away. So if you were out in the jungle and you were in your tent and there was a tiger really, really far away, you could hear it roar.
Wow. For how far away?
Miles.
Miles. Whoa. So I want to hear Ella and Noah roar like a tiger. Listen, big roar.
Yeah,
They're
it would
roaring?
be hard to do. I guess I would do
What do you think
something
they would
like
do?
this. Roar.
Oh,
But it's
yeah.
kind of hard to
Kinda.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one. But I bet Ella and Noah are doing really good roars. So we've got some questions for you guys now. So I hope you were paying attention because we saved the questions for last this time, right? So now,
Now we have to maybe give a little more information before we ask the questions.
oh, what other information do we have to give?
I want to talk about how long the tiger can sleep.
Oh, sleeping.
The
Sorry.
tiger sleeps about 19 hours a day. That's a lot because there are 24 hours in a day. So that means they're awake for about 5 hours a day.
Wow. I think that's longer though than our cats. I think our cats sleep probably 21 hours of the day. I'm pretty sure. They're always sleeping and snuggling.
They're always resting and then they're really ready to play when the time is right,
Yes.
which is usually about 2 in the morning.
Exactly. Yes. Okay. So I think now we gave them all the information. So they
Yeah,
should be able to answer the questions now, right?
sure.
Okay. So the first question, Ella, is what country has the most tigers? Give you little time to think about it. Give you little time.
The answer is India. If you got it right, that's wonderful.
Yay! Okay. The next question is what is something interesting about the tiger's stripes?
We talked about two different things about the stripes that are interesting. One of them is that
Oh, do you think they answered?
I do.
Okay. All right. Give them the answers.
One thing that's interesting about the cat stripes is that every cat has different stripes. They're not all the same. The other thing that's interesting is that their stripes go below their fur all the way to the skin. The stripes are actually on the skin and the fur.
Excellent. Okay. Hopefully you guys got that right. Okay. Here's the next question. Which animal is bigger, a lion or a tiger? Countdown, 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 countdown. They probably answered. What's the answer?
The biggest cat of all the cats is the tiger. And as I said, there could be a particular lion that's bigger than a particular tiger, but overall, tigers are the biggest.
Okay. Nice. Now, for the last question, Ella and Noah. Hopefully, you were listening really hard because this is the information that Robert talked about very last. So, how many hours in a day does a tiger normally sleep? Is it 6 hours? Is it 10 hours? Or is it 19 hours? How many hours does a tiger sleep during the day? Well, what do you think?
The answer is about 19 hours a day. That's a
Wow.
long time.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
That's
So,
like you, Kristen.
I know. I'm very lethargic. I can sleep a long time, especially if I'm snuggled up with the kitties. I can sleep. I could sleep for more than 19 hours if I was snuggled with kitties. I'm pretty sure. So,
Well, let's wrap this up.
all right. Well, we love you guys. Ella, just love you so much. Noah, love you so much. Alex and Nikki and Bai and Ali, we love you. And we're going to dance it out.
Bye. Bye.